All right, we live.
All right, cool. All right. With the Hebrew Israelites, we come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. But before we begin, we want to give our praises to
To
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shah,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Honors to the brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. So we back at it once again, man, to bring out this truth and here to warn you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans about the upcoming destruction of America and to tell you that you are the chosen people of the Most High and his son. All right. And we always want to begin with the Most High's name, which is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. All right. Those are the only ways, or the only names, I should say, that's going to help you reach salvation. All right. If you don't call on those names, you going off, and more than likely things won't end up well for you in the end. And this is the greatest warning. All right, this is the greatest warning because right now there's a lot of things going on. Just like I said the other day, the hot topic right now is the military draft. Now Esau put it in the air that there will be one. There's gonna be a military draft. It's on Fox News. It's on CNN. It's on everything. They literally just put it out where there was like any men between the ages of 18 and 26, you automatically have to register to be part of the draft. All right. Yeah, this is not a thing where they just saying it just because they get nervous or this is just a part of the law. They already know that they're getting ready to get ready for World War III, man. And we keep telling you niggas every single week that this is getting ready to happen, man. We kept telling you for years, telling you that there's going to be a draft, telling you that there's going to be World War III, telling you that the MOTV, which stands for the Mark of the Beast, that it's the microchip. We keep telling you all of these different things, but a lot of y'all still not listening. A lot of y'all are still staying asleep, man. Which is weird to me. Because here it is. Esau's telling you. You got to realize that Esau runs the mainstream media, man. Esau runs the small hatch, I should say. He's still Esau, but he runs the mainstream media. He controls what he wants to be put on air. And now here it is. Even he's telling you that it's getting ready to go down. And a lot of y'all are still out in these streets being thugs, being niggas, being whores, worrying about being successful, so forth and so on. Y'all want to do everything but get right with the Most High. And you know what? We can start with that. We can get Amos 3, and we can start at the top, man. Because real talk, at this point in the game, man, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, man, because I don't understand how a lot of y'all don't see what's getting ready to happen to this place, man. But we do understand that the Most High did say that he was only going to have the elect wake up to this truth. He was only going to have the elect understand, man. And Lord willing, we are a part of that. And that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect, all right? But you can go
Yeah.
ahead and start at the top.
All right, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this the word the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You have only, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Yeah. So this is letting you know that the Most High is only here to save one nation, one people. All right. And that's the 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And he said, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. The families of the earth represents the other nations. All right. Therefore will I punish you for all of your iniquities. And what's iniquities? It's sin, transgression of the law. All right.
Yeah, I got a precept for that.
Okay. And that's what it is, man. He said he was going to punish you for all of your iniquities.
This is no, this is Deuteronomy 38. I mean, it's like 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nation their inheritance, this when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the boundary of the people according to the numbers of the people of Israel. For the lower portion is his people. Jacob is a lot of his inheritance.
There you go. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So the Most High only cares about Jacob, which is Israel, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Gonna keep saying it, man. All of you niggas, you spiggers, that's who the Most High is dealing with, and you are the chosen people. So once again, he's going to punish you for your iniquities because the law was only given to us, nobody else, man. White people, Asians, Africans, French, Indians, all of them, they can live whatever type of way they want, man, because they don't have a God, man. They don't have a power. They don't have anything, man. And you can tell by their actions and their behavior, all right? The Most High doesn't care about them. He only cares about the nation of Israel. So since the law was given to you all, he's going to punish you for everything that you're doing. And he's going to punish you even more just for the simple fact that you're not listening to this word, man. You're not listening to what we have to say. You could jump down to verse 6.
All right, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Should there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, right now the trumpet is being blown. The trumpet is being blown right now through the word that we speaking. All right, every single day and every single week when we bring out this word, that's a trumpet being blown. When you hear that trumpet being blown, that's a warning sound. All right, you can hear that sound in different cities. For instance, in the city that I live in, every now and then they'll do emergency tests, and you'll hear this big loud sound and be like, you'll hear that, and ultimately that's a sound to let people know something is getting ready to happen. Prepare yourself for it so you can avoid it. That's exactly what we're doing right now through the Spirit. The Most High put the Spirit upon us to help give the warning to let you all know what's getting ready to happen. Because the thing is, he's getting ready to cut this off, man. He's getting ready to take us off of these streets. I feel like, realistically, he's going to allow things to maybe go on just for the rest of this year. And then as soon as next year hit, man, that's it, man. That's it. Y'all niggas going to be able to celebrate Christmas and whatever one last time. And even y'all going to be fucking up with that, man. But then after that, he gonna take us off the streets, man.
Yeah, it says in the scripture that shit, those days is going to be mourning and shit.
Yep.
Like, you had this military drive. They're going to be driving a lot of these younger men out here. In Isaiah 4, it's going to come to pass where it's not going to be that much men out here. Like, you got these bitches out here saying, oh, man, ain't no good men to it. Ain't going to be no men out here. You going to get whatever the fuck it is out here. Straight up.
Con, yep. You going to get whatever is left. And actually, you know what? Since we talking about that, we go ahead and get it. It's that Isaiah 3 all the way at the end.
Nah, I think it's Isaiah 4.
Yeah, you can start at 3 though. At the end, I think it's like the last 3 verses.
You talking about Isaiah 4 and 3?
Yeah. Go to Isaiah 3 and then go all the way to the end. It leads up to Isaiah 4 and 1.
Okay, Isaiah 3 and what?
I can go all the way to the end. I think it's the last 3 verses.
Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 3, verse. Start from the top. For behold, the Lord of hosts, did take away from Jerusalem and from Judah to stay, the stay in the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. It's like it, man. My fucking ass is fucking killing me right now.
It's all good.
I'm so close by this monitor and shit. It's drying my eyes. All right, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge, and the prophets and the prophet and the ancient, the captains are filthy, and the honorable man and the concursants, it's like it, and the county. I can't pronounce that, bro.
And the counselor and the cunning artificer. Yeah.
Verse 4, and I will give. It's like it. I will give children to be their princes, and babies shall rule them.
Yeah, now you can. And then then you can jump down to verse 24 or 25, I should say. Yeah, you can do that.
All right, verse 25. Thou man shall fall by the sword, and the mighty in the war, and her gates should laments and mourn, and she being desolate should sit upon the ground.
So yeah, there you go. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war. The ultimate war that's getting ready to happen is World War III. And a lot of you thugs, just like I was seeing a little video that the brother from I believe he's in Detroit. Or not Detroit, goddamn. I forget, but he just literally posted a video and he entitled Orlando. There you go, the brother from Orlando. He said a lot of you thugs getting ready to be drafted for the war. And when I saw that title, I was like, that shit was beautiful. Because I was like, man, because the thing is, a lot of y'all out there, y'all got this so-called hard spirit on y'all when y'all feel like nobody can touch y'all because y'all got some type of status. Y'all got guns and people know who y'all are, and y'all over here counting bodies or whatever the case may be. But the thing is, man, Esau's about to show you who really gets down in these streets, man. Because first of all, a lot of y'all can't shoot as it is. That's why a lot of these people be getting hit by straight bullets. A lot of y'all can't shoot. A lot of y'all only brave enough to go against your own people. And then a lot of y'all just ain't got it all, period, man. And so the Most High about to literally put you in a situation where he be like, all right, well, you claim that you tough with that so-called weapon in your hand, right? Esau gonna force you to put that AK-47 in your hand, man. He gonna tell you to be front line, just like they showed us in the South Park episode. All you niggas going first, man. That's why it says, thy mighty men shall fall by the sword in the time of war. A lot of y'all gonna get drafted, and then y'all gonna die in the Middle East. In the land of Jehoshaphat, the Most High's judgment. Yahweh Shaphat, man. A lot of y'all gonna be judged in the time of war, man. And then it says her gates shall mourn and lament.
Yeah, I got something for you. This is precept.
Okay.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 6. Therefore had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left.
Woo! And few men left, man. And that's why the brother was saying earlier, that's why Isaiah 4:1 is going to come into play. Because a lot of y'all women, y'all going to get drafted too. Y'all may see that one article where it say the men between the ages of 18 to 26. Yeah, they going to do that. But we living in a time of equality, right? Esau knows this is his last time. So he's going to pull out all the stops, man. He's going to pull out all the tricks. And a lot of y'all women going to get drafted too, but it's going to be maybe more men. It's going to be more men than women because, like I said, Isaiah 4:1 got to come into play. A lot of women going to be out here. They be looking for safety. They be looking for some type of protection, and they going to realize that it's men of the Lord out here because those ones that's going to be protected is the elect. And they're going to realize like, oh, man, them brothers that was speaking about this, we need to go get with them. And guess what? They're going to turn into real women in that day, man. Real women. They're going to listen to what we got to say. They're going to follow orders. They're not going to talk back. They're going to be like, no, look, man, in order for us to make it, we got to follow literally what he says and the way he guides things, man. And that's the way that it should be anyway. Me and the brother was just talking about these weak-ass women out here earlier before the video started, man. A lot of y'all ain't understand.
Especially women from our past, shit. Way they acting, it's gonna be a switch up. We already know what they gonna do.
Yep. Con, man. Man, since you up in this chapter, we can jump down to verse. I see verse 10. We can get that.
All right, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in.
Mm-hmm. The city of confusion represents Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, America, because this is a city of confusion. Everything is backwards and twisted here. And you always can start with, the letter community. There's literally a video that's disturbing as hell, man. That shit pissed me off. And anybody that knows me I hate you letter people, man. I hate y'all with a passion. But it's a video where I'm pretty sure, it's just a female who transitioned into a man. But at the same time, we already know that Esau is a mad scientist, man. He's a mad scientist, so he has ways to literally switch genders on these people. But anyway, it's a video of this dude giving birth, and that shit is disturbing as hell, man. This dude literally in the hospital, full ass beard and everything, and he over here like you get grown ass man screams, oh, pushing babies out of him and shit, man. That's like I said, that's one of the clues that lets you know that this is a city of confusion. Y'all don't know if y'all want to be, y'all don't know if y'all want to be women, y'all don't know if y'all want to be men. Y'all just literally going all over the place, man, all over the place. And then it's fucked up that y'all using the rainbow as a symbol of sin, man, a symbol of death, when that's supposed to be representation of the Most High saying that He's not going to destroy this place with water again, a sign of mercy. And y'all switch that around for something that the Most High hates with a passion. This place gonna be done, man. And that's why it says, like he just read, every house is shut up that no man may come in. That's right. Work getting ready to disappear. It's already disappearing. I think the banks are closing every week. They said one major bank closes every week, man. It's getting closer and closer and closer to the point where this economy gonna crash, man. And we can't wait, man. We can't wait. But you can go ahead.
Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the street. All joy is darkened. The mouths of the land is gone.
That's right. The mirth of the land is gone, man. Crying for wine in the streets, all joy is darkened. Everybody looking for some type of relief. Everybody's looking for some type of enjoyment, man. But they realizing that it's disappearing. You got people literally, you got Esau literally leaving America right now, going to these other countries, going to Spain, going to England, going to Russia, going to any place in Europe, going to Japan. And they like, man, we gonna live over here in these countries because they actually treat their citizens with some type of care, man. You know, the healthcare is way lower in cost. People can actually only work like 5 to 6 hours a day, and they can live as if they were working full time here. Man, people talking about, man, they can travel to other countries and they can take public transportation, and they cool with that. They said we don't need a car because public transportation is so great there. They like, man, what's the use for a car? They can save all kind of money. But when you live over here in America, man, even Esau put his own people in captivity, man.
Yeah, those so-called Jews, man.
Yep.
So-called, those small hats. I should say, because, I don't want to get my channel flag. I might say small hats.
You already know how they get down, man.
Yeah.
But that's how it is.
Everything.
The mirth of the land is gone. People are literally holding on to literally a thread of what they have left here in this weak-ass society, man. I mean, literally, you can't get excited for nothing. You know, like, for instance, I like playing video games or whatever. They always have this big event, like E3, that comes out every year. But now they changed it to this thing called Summer Game Fest because E3 is canceled. But they got Summer Game Fest now. And now, they be showing you all the new trailers of everything that's getting ready to come out. Man, you don't even get excited. I don't even really get super excited for a lot of that shit no more, man. Because ain't nothing.
It's digital now.
Yeah. Yep.
It's all digital. All they can do is just post some shit on YouTube or whatever, stream it. Yeah, they stream this shit now. They had these press conferences. Like Xbox got press conferences. PlayStation got a press conference. They don't need E3 no more. It's like it's dead now.
Yep.
You can't go there. I know me and this brother right here, we grew up with each other. We always wanted to go to something like E3 and very nerdy. Like we some nerdy guys, okay? Always wanted to go to E3 and shit, go to LA, but now that shit dead.
Shit dead, man. Ever since 2020 started, man, they couldn't have the big crowds, and then after that, man, they just started losing money, and then after that, it was like, man, this ain't gonna do it no more, because all of these other big companies like PlayStation and Nintendo, especially Nintendo, they like, man, we don't need to do this shit no more. So everything, the enjoyment of certain things is just disappearing, man. They used to have midnight releases you can go to. That shit don't happen no more because it ain't safe. Man, you can't even imagine being in Chicago, man, going wherever GameStop is. I remember GameStop used to be right there on like 71st. Man, you can't even imagine going to GameStop at midnight now for a release. Going there
No, you
trying
can't.
to
You
go
can
to
buy it digital now.
yeah.
You can't. It's like it's so much shit you can't do no more. It's like the excitement of this country is done.
Yeah.
It's
Con.
like it's switched over.
Yep.
It's like you can't play single player games like you used to say. You gotta play fucking online, but you know it's totally toxic. You find out about these fucking people out here. It's just too much going on, man. It's like it's like it really a waste of time now. It literally feel like a waste of goddamn time. You know, you used to have a good time, but now it's a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a waste of
You
time, man. Waste of time. And that's why, scriptures say. That's why I said the mirth of the land is gone. Everything that you used to enjoy about this place, you can't enjoy it no more because now the true colors of what this place is actually about is coming out. Esau is now showing you why America was built in the first place. And a lot of people are starting to see that. They're like, oh, this place wasn't built so we can come here and be free and build businesses and make money and take care of our families. This country is not about that, man. This country was built to send you off, to put you in place, and to ultimately put all of y'all in slavery when everybody take that chip, man. America was just supposed to be the big distraction. Yeah, you know what? We can get that. 1 Corinthians 7:35.
get it for me. I can't get it.
Okay. Let me shorten this up. First Corinthians chapter 7. Then we go to verse 35. And it says, and this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that you may attend upon the Lord without distraction. So this is one of the main things that you need to be thinking about when it comes to attending to the Lord. When it comes to actually being a part of this truth and doing what you're supposed to do by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you got to put away the distractions, man, because there's so many, especially now in these days, man. Like with these phones, man, you got access to all kind of things, man. All kind of things. Like, and it's already, and it's only things, you got access to things that's just evil and wicked. Like, for instance, when we were kids, man, as a young man, porn was a big ass thing. It still is. But you didn't have access to that shit like that back in the day, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit with that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deep shit with that. But you had those so-called Jews that own those companies that would distribute those porns, and some of that porn that that was being distributed especially back in about 5, 10, 6, 7, well the early 2000s. Some of those was of like drug and rapes and shit like that, and they got fucking nobody to get sued for that shit.
Yep.
To show you how wicked these motherfuckers are.
Yeah. Super wicked, man. Super wicked. And
yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was having technical difficulty.
Oh, you all good. You all good. Yeah, everything was flowing to the fullest. And that's what it was. Back then you didn't have access to, stuff like that. But you probably had your uncle, whoever it was, they had like tapes or DVDs. And you found that shit. But you had to be discreet with it and everything like that. You just had to get that shit and watch it when you could. But we already know, you come to this truth. You don't watch that shit, man. Especially, because as a man, that lowers your testosterone, man. It lowers everything about you when you watch that shit, and it does something mentally and spiritually to you. You got to leave that shit alone.
Yeah, that's not how you get down with a fucking female, man.
No.
Because it's like a female's a little bit, getting with a woman is deeper than just fucking sex.
Right.
Matter of fact, you gotta watch out who you fucking sleep with. You gotta find out, okay, is she shady? is she desperate? Is she desperate? Some cases you might have to find out is okay, depending on the ethnicity of the woman, is she a Karen? They just wants BBC. There's cases like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta watch out who you sleep with because it might not. You can't be going around smashing every female that you see because it might be something up with her. They gonna fuck with your progress, what you going to do in your personal life. Straight up.
Con. You know what? I got a precept for you since you said that.
Go ahead.
Let me see this. Oh, hold on. I typed in chapter 1. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Then we start at I start at verse 1. It says, "Dead flies cause the ointment of the apothecary to send forth a stinking savor, so doth the little folly that is in reputation for wisdom and honor." And here's the point. It says, "A wise man's heart is at his right hand, but a fool's heart at his left." So it says a wise man's heart is at his right hand, but a fool's heart is at his left. When you think, like the brother that said, when you analyze certain situations, you think, about the further outcome, the greater outcome of everything. You don't just be thinking about what you can get within that moment. You like, man, look, you realize you getting ready to deal with a Karen, or you getting ready to deal with a ghetto ass Keisha. You like, nah, all right, Let me.
Yeah, dealing with them fucking ghetto bitches, man, it's common knowledge. I don't have to explain that shit. It's brother that live in the hood, man. You know what it is. I don't have to explain that shit. You got a bitch that's ratchet, get the fuck away from her.
Yep.
You want to smash and shit, man. Do it like a few times and kick her ass to the curb, straight up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this, man. It's like I'm not being evil with. Oh, that's what you shit. You gotta watch these. It's like, nah, fuck that, man. They the enemy too. They the goddamn enemy. You gotta be fucking estranged to these fucking women, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta disconnect yourself with these fucking women because they gonna fuck your head up. Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You gotta be in your right mind, because what the scriptures say, a woman's heart is nothing but snares.
Yeah, snares and nets, man.
Yep.
And like this brother right here, he had some personal experience with him. Like shit, somebody this brother was dealing with. Brother was like, people like, nah, bro, you gotta do this, that, and the third, But he learned the brother learned the hard way. That's the only way he had to learn. We stopped telling him, like, okay, you're gonna learn the hard way. Learn the hard way.
Right.
But other than that, it was a nice learn. But you gotta leave these bitches alone, man.
Yep.
If you see a bitch that's being difficult, it's not going along with your program. Because as a man, you are the head.
Right.
Straight, you are the fucking head. You are the captain of your fucking ship. If a bitch come along and trying to fucking take that wheel away, you gotta kick that bitch to the curb.
Right.
And the best advice I can give you when you deal with some chicks is tell what you be upfront with that woman. Be upfront with that woman. Look, if you want her to be in a relationship, that's cool. She gotta be along with your program. If she not, like, they tell her, like, look, I'm just here to just smash bitches and shit like that. You trying to smash bitches, tell her ass straight up, I'm going around smashing bitches. And they might not like it, but they will respect it. I noticed that shit. They will respect that shit. As long as they get their turn. Straight up.
As long as they get their turn.
Yeah, man. It's like they do that.
Yeah, you're right. That's how they operate, man. And like you said, that respect will come naturally if you lay it out like that. Like, look, man, this is how I operate. This is how I get down. If you ain't cool with that, hey, it don't matter to me. You ain't got to be cool with it. For other females, they will be cool with it. I got a precept for you, too. It's Sirach chapter 25, right? Yeah, 25. and I start at verse 19. I start at verse 19. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As a climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. All right.
Yeah, desire not for sex, man. Because these pretty women right here, like, it's a lot of females that are very pretty. They fuck up with a lot of fucking men. You can't be desiring that shit. You gotta see what the fuck she coming from.
Con.
But she pretty,
Yep.
and it's like I'm a decent looking guy. Some females, like I showed the brother right here. Some women call me fine and shit like that. But I came across some really good looking women, and they was on some grimy shit, and I had to cut their ass off. Like, nah, fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck on.
Yep.
Because they would set you up. They would run your fucking pockets. They would play games. Like they going to some trashy, like, oh, I lost my job and this that. Well, they still got a job, and I can't pay my rent, and they gonna get you to pay their rent. Don't do that. Don't be that motherfucker, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be that, like, know what, bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to a crisis too, man. I don't got no bitch right now, so I don't got no female. I'm kind of broke. Pretend to be broke. To be honest with you, I'm gonna give y'all some game. Pretend to be fucking broke, bro. Let's say that you broke. If a female asks you for money, tell her that you broke. I'm dead ass. You know you got money in your savings account, tell her that you broke. Okay? That's the best way to say it. Like, fuck that. I don't even tell a bitch when I get paid. I don't tell a bitch when I get paid. I don't tell them how much I make. I don't tell them when I get paid. I don't tell them shit.
Like
They
that.
can cry all they want because they've been learning that game since they was a little kid. They can cry and a man going like, what's wrong, little girl? Nah. It's not happening over here, bitch. It's not happening over here, little bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and what they say, they children with breasts, man. That's what it is. They children with breasts, man. And that's why what it say right here. I continue. It says, verse 22. It says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not. Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, wounded heart. They gonna hurt that motherfucker. You're not a man. You ain't shit. You're stupid. They gonna say a lot of shit towards you. They gonna say it behind the scenes and shit like that. You deal with a fucking female, you better kick that bitch to the curb. And the best thing you can do with that fucking female right there, the description saying, is to improve on yourself and do better. And they usually hate that shit. Like, he did this shit by myself. Like, man, I was so holding this nigga back. Females don't like it when you move on and do better.
Right.
Straight up. That's what I know is over the years.
Yep. You're right. I mean, I experienced that with this brother right now. Like, man, we both went through our downs and our ups and all of that, but man, once we got our shit together, man, shit started happening, man. That's just what it is, because women are attracted to power. That's why they always you got these females out here saying like, yeah, I want the man with the 6 figures and a 6-pack, and he got to be sick.
They want a man with a 6-pack. They don't give a fuck what money they got. They looking for sexual attraction. They looking for some good dick out here. They ain't looking for that shit. That's some bullshit that they looking for. They looking for a man that's bulky, swole tail, so they can protect them. That's what they looking for. That's some bull. We had before we streamed it. It's like looking for some man that's gonna protect them. That's all.
Yeah. They looking for that. They looking for that power, man. But the thing is, the Most High ain't gonna grant that. He's not gonna grant that to the majority of you all, man. Because the majority of you all, like I said, is more women than men in the world. It's 7 women to 1 man. So at the end of this thing, man, the Most High is gonna make sure that the majority of you all get caught out there in them streets. All right, you're gonna get caught out there in them streets. And since let me finish. It says, a woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So literally, you know, like you said, if you're not,
She gonna get on your ass even more.
yeah,
She gonna talk shit about you, a weak bitch ass nigga, this, that, and the third. She might be fucking some other dude. She gonna be fucking a sad nigga, things like that, and you happen to have your own voice, this, that, and the third, and she getting on your ass, and that shit is just fucking backwards. That's what these women do. Straight up.
yep,
You have your own place. You have everything in order, but she don't find you sexually attractive. She just give you a little petty sex, but she want to get fucked on by Tyrone that's a couple of blocks away from you. You know, when you go off to work. And then you find out it's gonna fuck your head up. And that's why some of these niggas be dogs, man. It's like, that's why they be dogs, like, man, fuck y'all. You know, you had these bitches complaining and shit, but y'all be doing some dirty shit, but fuck y'all.
yep.
Like, I would declare myself a dog, but no, I'm more of a werewolf. So you fucking hoes, man. Good looking, work out and shit like that. I be mad, you know. I mean, especially you so-called Negro women. I be dogging y'all fucking ass out. On occasion, I might dog a fucking woman of another nation out when they do some stupid shit like y'all do, cause they starting to learn shit from y'all. I'm not gonna describe what I do to certain fucking females, but there's been times I've been dogging their ass out lately. Okay, since the war in 2020 been happening, I've been fucking cooking you fucking bitches, man. Straight up.
Said the rule in 2020s.
Yeah, it's a roaring 2020, bro.
Hey.
It's like, man, we finding out about you fucking hoes, man. Y'all can get fuck on, but shit, in that time, 7 women joined the 1 man. It's gonna be certain women I'm just gonna kick to the curb, like, fuck out of here. Go find some other dusty ass motherfucker. I'm being dead up honest, man.
Yep. That's how it's gonna be. And we ain't gonna have no pity either. Just like the Most High ain't gonna have pity when He start bringing that judgment. That's the same way we gonna feel for the majority of them. We gonna be like, hey man, look, nah, get on with that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be wearing that fucking weed.
All right.
I wanna see you bitches without y'all fucking weed on. I wanna see who look prettier, you or me. That's bad right there.
Oh yeah.
That's bad right there, man.
Yeah, it is. I got a precept for you.
Nah, you probably be eligible to get a fucking dyke bitch, okay?
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 32. It says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
That's what's gonna happen. Ain't gonna be like the helpers. You ain't gonna be playing no motherfucker out or putting motherfuckers in the friend zone. Cause they gonna be off the war and they gonna be dead when they go overseas. Okay?
Right.
It ain't gonna be none of that shit. The motherfuckers, like you said, the roughnecks or whatever, the street niggas, whatever the fuck the players, they ain't gonna be around. You gonna have to give it the gas that you rejected probably. If you lucky, they gonna be around, but it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that much men. So you gonna have to. It's like it says 7 women, but it's gonna be several hundred women that's gonna be joining that. because they did this in war, like during this time of World War I and II. It's a movie that was produced it in the '60s, but it was based on World War I. That you had this woman, you had women that was basically running the train on a young 14-year-old. Okay, that's how bad it got. I'm talking about women that was in their 20s, 30s, and even 50s that was running the trains on this little young man, and he was doing every minute of that.
Yeah, damn. That's wild to think about. Yeah, that's
they gonna be that's what they gonna do. So these women out here, they not looking for no good man. They looking for some good dick, man. They looking for good dick. They not looking for no fucking good man. I want you brothers to know that. They not looking for no good man. They looking for good dick. Okay.
Hey, like like they say her private part is dead unless some life get put into it, which is us. Which is us, man.
Sometimes they put a dude that's in they might find unattractive at the time that he might be out of shape. They put him in the friend zone and see what he gonna become later. That's the game that these females play. They play a lot of fucking games, man. Snares and traps, man.
Yep.
They play a lot of fucking games. Like that the game been ran on. If you read it in the fucking Bible, it's the same shit today. It's the same shit.
Yep. It's the same thing. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Snares and traps.
Been playing games for
This
centuries.
is ancient time. How they trap a motherfucker, getting a fucking baby bow and fucking putting them in child support and shit like that. Playing games like it's like, come on, bro.
Yep.
It's so much, and you got motherfuckers out here that think the Bible ain't. And it's like, man, it's bullshit. Get the fuck on, bro.
Yeah, right.
It tell you certain situations with women. It's not even a part about women. It's just like I'm just talking about my personal experience with fucking women, bro.
Yep.
I can put this out. We had King David, fucking shit like that. He committed adultery. He could get any woman he wanted. He had money, power, and fame, and he had a good ass body. Took that woman from right. That's wicked as hell.
Right.
That was wicked as hell, and most he paid he paid for that shit. He almost had his fucking son almost killed him. The most I was like thinking about having his own son kill him to take his fucking throne because of the promise. Straight up.
All right. Yep.
That's one hell of a fucking job, man. He avoided it, but the most for whatever reason he just did it. I'm just gonna keep King David as his son.
Yeah, because after King David did that, what the Most High gave him 3 choices, right? Yep. He gave him 3 choices. He said pick one, and every single one.
That's like picking your belt that you want to get your ass whooped with.
Yeah.
Do you want that blue belt, that white belt, or that black belt to get your ass whooped with?
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Yep, me too.
Can't like shit. I ain't want to get the skinny belt. I used to get the black belt. Like, Lord, here, whoop my ass with this fucking black belt right here because it's a little bit thicker. All the ones used to hurt more. Okay.
Yeah, man. And even King David was like, he saw the 3 choices that the Most High presented in front of him. He was like, damn, man, I don't want to go through none of these.
I'm like, shit, you better pick. You gotta pick.
That's wild as hell to think about, man. You have to pick your judgment, man. But he knew he deserved it because, yeah, he took that, he took his wife's, man. Hey, like you said, that's wicked as hell. You can't get away with that. Even somebody as great as King David, even if somebody, oh, you go ahead, Slakia.
No problem, man. But you're right. You're very loyal, and he went out there. He sent about the hottest battle against the I think we fighting the Philippines at the time. It's been a while since I read that story, but read the scriptures. But on on Kings and I think it Chronicles as well. But yeah, he sent him off and he died, and that was fucked up.
Yeah.
But before that, he had a pregnant and tried to get you right, like yeah, go home and do this, that, and the third with your wife. He's like, no, I want to fight. Fuck that. He was dedicated to fighting for the nation of Israel. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. Every time I read, I read it about 3 times. Every time I read it, I'm like, man, that's fucked up, man. I'm like, it's sad.
Yeah, it is. It is. But shit, even somebody as great as King David, ain't nobody.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this. At that time right there, that time period, Uriah was better than King David. I ain't gonna fucking lie. During that time period, I'm not discrediting King David at all, but Uriah was better than him at that time when he committed that sin. But it's like it was very depressing, Especially it was very depressing reading about how we got delivered in Egypt and we got motherfucking niggas making golden calves and shit like that. You motherfuckers ain't shit.
Yeah. That just goes to show too, like, man, no matter how great you are in the truth, man, ain't nobody great enough or got enough so-called respect to not receive judgment, man. Even somebody as great as King David, even when he messed up, the Most High like, oh, you ain't safe. He like, yeah, you a man of the Lord. He like, yeah, you are. You third in command in the spirit. It's the Most High, Yahweh Shai, and King David. I mean, he's great, but even if he mess up, the Most High like, nah, I gotta get you too, man. And that's why, that fear should be upon every brother, man. Every brother. You got Sakari out here talking about we don't sin and everything, man. Like, shit, wow. But I got precept for this too.
Motherfucker, you sin every fucking day. You can't even. Man, it's like you can't even keep the law, statute, and commandments to the best. You can try to keep it to the best of your ability, but there's so much shit you can't even do.
Yeah.
In this fucking society. We can barely keep the fucking Sabbath. We're supposed to have a ceremony every fucking Sabbath day.
Yep.
How the fuck could we do that? And then we gotta go to fucking work.
Yep.
Like, fucking
asshole. Yeah. That's why it's wild as hell going out there. You going out there on the highways too, telling people I don't sin. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You sin every day. Every day.
Yeah, man, like, man, if you wearing blue jeans, you get misfired. That's the sin right there.
Yeah.
You gotta have a whole clothing company to make jeans so you can wear it so it won't be misfired.
All right.
Fabric, I meant to say.
Yeah.
You can't keep shit here. You might have to. It might be the Sabbath day, on the day that most of the days that you work. And you gotta do heavy lifting and shit like that. You got to. You can't call off on the Sabbath day. You sin.
Right. Exactly.
You're a salesman. You gotta sell some shit every fucking day. Even if it's on the Sabbath, you gotta make a sale so you can pay that rent and utility because you was fucking slavery.
Yep.
Like, give me in the scripture where motherfucker was keeping the Sabbath day in Egypt. They wasn't keeping that shit like that. They knew about the Sabbath day, but they knew about the Sabbath day, but they don't know. Because we in fucking slavery, man.
Yeah, captivity. Like, come on, man. But it is what it is, though, man. And this is why, we go through these different examples in the scriptures. And that's why this says what it says right here. I got a precept for you. This I start at the top. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 1. It says, we then that are strong are to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves. Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification. For even Hamashiach Yahushai pleased not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproach thee fell on me. And here's the point. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So there you go. Everything was written for our learning. Just like, the brother was saying earlier, the different accounts of what happened with different women back in the ancient days. We can read about that and apply it to today. And then we read about, the wickedness that we were doing back then. We can apply it to today. We can see things spiritually and tie it all together, man.
Yeah, definitely right, but me and you, brother, we can back. I want to say super wicked. We wasn't doing no fucking game, super hardcore game banging, doing this, that, and the third. We're doing some minor wickedness, that's being mindful, being in the mindset of this world. But when we got into the truth, we start to rehearse the righteous act. That's also what Christian talks about. Like, man, we got to do the righteous act. When you rehearse in everything, you getting ready for to act. That's when the kingdom comes. So when everything happens, when the kingdom comes, when it comes to the righteous shit, you know what to do.
All right.
Straight up.
Yep.
You know how to keep the Sabbath day. You know how to do Passover, Day of Atonement. Whatever. You know how to do it.
Yeah. Yep. You know how to do it. You like you said, you ready for the show now. You ready for the show. You ready to go out there and you ready to finally, do what's right. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'll get that precept for you real quick. Jeremiah chapter 31. And let me see. I'll start at verse 31. This is Jeremiah 31 to 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, said the Lord. I always like reading this scripture because the Most High really, he ain't afraid to speak his mind. He said, I'm going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with Judah, and I'm going to bring them into a new land, even though I was already a husband unto you back then. Even though I already saved you once, even though I already hooked you up before, I'm still going to give you another chance. I'm still going to hook y'all up anyway, just for the simple fact that he made an oath with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. But getting to the point, it says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. So like the brother was saying earlier, right now we rehearsing the righteous acts. And, right now, we just practicing, and then ultimately we going to act and we going to do what we supposed to do in the kingdom. And one of the way that it's going to happen is because we're going to have the new bodies. We'll have the new bodies. The law's going to be in our inward part. And then after that, we're going to be able to keep the law perfectly. We're going to wake up every morning ready to worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It's going to be within us, literally. We just going to feel that. We're going to be like, nah, we ain't never going to commit adultery. We ain't never going to be out there killing each other. We ain't going to be doing all kind of wicked shit. We going to be out there. We going to be doing what's right by the Most High. And that's when all of us going to come together as a people. And that's why it says, verse 34, it says, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity and I will remember their sin no more. So there you go. It ain't going to be no more, going out to the highways and the byways It ain't gonna be no more going into captivity and uploading videos on YouTube so we can teach y'all how to be right and do right by the Most High. It ain't gonna be no more of that, man. Everybody gonna wake up and everybody's gonna be ready to keep the Sabbath day perfectly. Everybody gonna be ready to eat only the right foods. Everybody gonna be ready to do what's right every single day, and they gonna love it too.
Oh, they got no trouble to eat the right food because Esau ain't gonna be processing the bullshit that we got now.
Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, and Esau ain't gonna have no authority over none, man. Esau might try to do some sneaky shit, might see a fucking pig and try to gut that motherfucker because he's so damn hungry because he gonna be working all fucking day, probably only eat once on certain days. He probably see that pig and still try to eat it, man. We gonna catch his ass too and as soon as we see some shit like that, man, we gonna get him, man. Like, ain't gonna be no more of that eating of these abominable foods, man. They talk about that in Isaiah, I think it's 65 or 66. It's like, man, it's eating that swine and the mouse and all that is an abomination, man. Abomination is worthy of death. People don't take that serious, man. Like, literally, the Most High don't be playing around. We literally, when we go out there and we literally tell you, stop eating pork, man, that's dead serious. The Most High can look at you and be like, oh, you still going to McDonald's and getting that bacon on your damn burger? You still going to the breakfast restaurant and getting that damn sausage? You still going to Pizza Hut and getting that pepperoni? Man, the Most High gonna be like, oh, okay, even though you know you're not supposed to be eating it, man, the Most High gonna get your ass for that, man. The Most High gonna literally check everybody from the least sin to the greatest sin, cause he getting ready to clean it all up. Point blank, period, man. Hold on, is this still going on? Okay, yeah. All right, I wanted to make sure the thing was still recording. But yeah, man, so that's what it's gonna be. So, you know, we're gonna receive the new bodies, and then once we get into the kingdom, that's when everybody gonna love each other, and that's when everybody gonna be able to, you know, keep the law perfectly, and life is gonna be the way that it's supposed to be, the way that it was when he first created the universe. When he first created the universe, everybody were in their right minds, and then after that, the Most High allowed all of the wickedness to go on. But that's only for the 7 captivities. But now we in the 7th captivity, and now we about to be free from that. About to be free from this, man. This the last one. This the last one. Hold on, I think I get that. I get a preset for you.
Yeah, get a preset for yourself. You've been rapping it on for a little bit.
Okay.
I can get it for you.
Oh yeah, you get Ephesians chapter 6. And you start at verse 10.
Yeah, get it for me, man. It's like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know the connection and stuff be weird sometimes. This Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10, and as you can see in the blue letter, it says the armor of the Most High. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So this is what we rehearsing and practicing for right now. We putting, you know, the Most High got the Holy Spirit upon us to make sure that we do what's right so we can get ready for Jacob's trouble. Because just like it says in Revelation 12:12, he's getting ready to bring that great wrath because he know that he has but a short time. Meaning Esau is getting ready to shut this place down, and he's getting ready to show his true horns and actually bring his trouble upon the whole earth so he can bring in his NWO. So we got to put on the armor of the Most High that we may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, which is Esau. Verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's right. This is a spiritual warfare that we in right now. All right. This is not a thing where you're supposed to be gearing up and getting actual weapons and armor and saving money and doing all these different things, man. None of that shit gonna save you. None of it. First of all, that money ain't gonna save you because he getting ready to bring in a digital system. Second of all, them weapons ain't gonna save you because ultimately the Most High is gonna allow judgment to happen to you regardless. It don't matter if you fucking 40-degree black belt or whatever, 40-year black belt, or you know, you got all the shooting skills in the world, man. If the Most High want to have you get put out, man, he gonna put you out of this world, man. Point blank, period. If you ain't right with the Most High on that day, he gonna get rid of you. And the scriptures tell you that. The scriptures tell you that your sword will not save you in the day of the Lord. So we wrestle against things that's spiritual. That's why it says not flesh and blood, but against spiritual places, spiritual wickedness in high places. We understand what Esau's getting ready to do. And once you understand that too, then you know how to operate, man. That's like the MOTB. Once, you know, Esau kick in our doors, man, or they may find us randomly on the street or something, we understand what's going down. We understand what needs to happen next. We not gonna fight back. We not gonna try to resist or anything like that. They gonna tell us. They gonna be like, look, we taking you because you've been teaching them the scriptures. You've been talking about that Bible, and you have to come with us. We already know what it is. We ain't gonna argue.
Yeah. You anti-Semitic or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. Yep. We
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down on my end.
Okay, yeah, it's starting to get wild. All right, I'll end it real quick. With this last scripture real quick. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take Salakia, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. So this word is what's going to get you salvation. And that's why it says, praying always with all prayer, supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. That's right, as we ought to speak. You know, we ready to speak this word. We ready to bring out the word. We ready to tell people what's right and what's getting ready to happen. All right, so we'll end it with that because I know certain things going down. But yeah, man. You know, we in the last days, man. Like I said, things are heating up. Apostle Tahar labeled this year the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And it definitely still may be the year of Jacob's trouble. We'll see. But, you know, this still may be the year too. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we gonna just keep praying to the Most High. And, you know, Lord willing, you know, the Most High keep the Spirit upon us to keep going out there and edifying the flock. And it is what it is, man. So, with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us his truth. Honor to the brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah will be back out next week. Shalom.
Shalom.